Your CBS 46 News update.
Good morning, I'm Gurveer Dinza. A massive warehouse fire near Atlantic Station had crews working all night to put the flames out. This fire broke out on Bishop Street right behind Atlantic Station's Target store. Fortunately, it looks like that warehouse was empty when firefighters got to the scene. But the fire was so big at one point that firefighters who were on the ladder fighting the blaze had to retreat when flames shot out underneath that ladder. More than 75 firefighters worked to put those flames out. As for the cause of that fire, investigators will be looking into that throughout the morning. A crime alert after a rideshare ends with a passenger pulling out a gun and shooting another rider. Police tell us it was a Lyft driver who was taking two men and a woman when one of the men shot the other. The driver, who wasn't hurt, stopped just below the underpass near Cleveland Avenue on Interstate 85, and that's when the shooter and the woman ran off. Police say another driver stopped and took the victim to the hospital. Right now, police are trying to find out why the gunman pulled the trigger. One woman who saw what happened says she's tired of all these shootings.
I think it's terrible. I think we really need to get our act together. I don't know why this is like all of a sudden just random and lives, period, don't matter.
Now, unfortunately, this isn't the first time this week that we've covered a shooting on Atlanta roads. It's becoming very common. The latest data from APD shows shootings in the city are up nearly 40% compared to this time last year. Fewer Americans are rolling up their sleeves for a COVID-19 vaccine. The average daily pace of coronavirus vaccinations is down nearly 50% from its April peak. Over the last week, 1.8 million doses of the vaccine were given every day. That's down from more than 3 million daily last month. 48% of the U.S. population has gotten at least one dose of the vaccine. 38% of Americans are fully vaccinated. And Kroger is joining other large retailers in dropping mask requirements for fully vaccinated customers and employees. The change took effect yesterday. It comes after the CDC announced new guidance on masks last week. Other newly announced companies dropping the requirement include Home Depot, Aldi, and Walgreens. The Doraville City Council has voted to lift all of its COVID-19 restrictions that were put into place during the pandemic. Businesses, however, can still implement their own mask or capacity limits, and the city's also going to continue to monitor caseloads and adjust its policy as needed.